Hey, this is Kimberly with Mystic Mountain Homestead and Skiatook Bee Supply. And today I'm going to be talking about how to supplement our quail and our chickens and our birds with some extra greens and goody things for the winter time to help them with their egg production and just overall health. And what I have been doing is I've been using wheat berries, and these come from from John's farm, and he's not sponsoring this video or anything like that, but I did get seed from John's farm because it is a local Oklahoma farm, and I like that, always using local if I can. But you can also get wheat berries from Azure Standard, which will sprout just as easily. And it doesn't matter. These are hard red wheat, but you can get the soft white, whichever is on sale at the time. Those are the ones that I would get to sprout. Now these, as you can see, I started a couple days ago, and I just used a food package that I got from some takeout. I think I got a salad in this. And it's pretty wet because I didn't punch holes in the bottom because I'm not going to be over watering this. I just lightly mist it to keep the top of it wet, and there's quite a bit of moisture in here. But you can see how the seeds have started sprouting, and I just have a light layer of dirt in here that gives them something to grow in. So what I do is I mist it down, make it moist, and then I'll lay the seeds on top, sprinkle them evenly, try to, and then I'll just kind of press them into the soil. And then they just start growing, and I cover them with some saran wrap, plastic, or something to help hold the moisture in as they're sprouting. And when they start sprouting up and showing that they're going to be turning green, I will pull that plastic off so that it doesn't rot the green. Here's a second one, and you can see I have a saran wrap on it, but this was done the same day. Again, just recycling the other half of that salad tray. And then in here is one that I started, it's 2 days before. And you can see that the green is starting to come up. And again, this is a food takeout tray that someone has given me. And I just used the lid here in this case. And because people do give me things I recycle frequently, this one I punched holes in the bottom, or it had holes in the bottom because it was just like this. And then I set it into this so the extra water would drain down. So as you can see the level of the soil in it. And then take a look underneath. Can you see anything underneath there? I don't know if you can see anything yet.
You sure can see those little roots.
Yeah, the little roots are starting to come down. And so then they will just take off. And I'm keeping them set in a sunny window. I think I'm going to leave this off for now. This is one I started almost a week ago. Look at this. It's done exactly the same way. Recycled this container, and I didn't punch holes in the bottom of it. And you can see, just look at this lush greenness. It almost makes you feel spring happy when you see that, because it's just so beautiful. But this is going to go into my quail hutch to give them a little green. They're going to be so happy to get this. But you can feed these to your chickens. And I prefer, instead of just doing the sprouts, I prefer to grow these more like microgreen trays with the soil, because I can get more height on it and I can get more food for my cost of my seed value. And it gives the chickens and the quail something to eat that's just delicious, and they'll completely eat it all the way down to the roots, and they'll dig in the dirt, which is not a bad thing for them. You can see the plastic where I'd had it covered up originally, just pulled over to the side here. And then you can see right in there, look in there, you see the individual little plants where they've rooted, and it's just a thick mat. But look up underneath this, look at this, the root mass underneath this.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that lovely? So that's just really done well. And when I pull these out, I can set the whole tray in there, or I could just gently lift this out. I'm going to do it this way so I don't damage anything. Look at that. I could just lift the whole thing out and set this into some food container inside the quail hutch or the chicken pen, and then I could recycle this again and use it again. So it will come out in one whole chunk. So this is something that we're doing for our quail, and I'm really excited to give this to them because our quail are about this tall. This is going to be like a big jungle for them to play in, and they're really going to enjoy eating it. So I hope this helps you stretch your food for your chickens a little further. I'm always looking for ways to do that as naturally as possible. Of course, we've done videos before on black soldier flies and feeding superworms and the mealworms to help supplement. And of course, our chickens get all of our organic table scraps and garden scraps and things like that and compost. But this just gives them a little bit of green at a time of the year when there's not a lot of green. So I hope this helps.
Like, subscribe, and until next time, y'all.
See you later.